Get ready to match the stars. Dick Martin, Brett Somers, Charles Nelson Riley, Juliet Crown, Richard Dawson, and Fanny Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Rayburn.
Hello there. Oh, what a colorful bunch you are.
Aren't we?
Oh, isn't
Carmen
that?
Miranda number
Right.
here. Who's got the
Well,
maracas?
I actually did that hot water wash again. This obviously doesn't work.
Oh, yes. Faded spots.
Yeah, I'll do the colors.
All over the
I
place.
suggest you ask Mr. Riley to stand up. You won't believe this.
You won't believe his outfit. He's a vision
Now,
in
wait a
black.
minute.
is
First,
what they-
before I ask him, is he wearing something?
That's the secret.
Oh. Stand up, Charles.
You can't believe he has a...
I don't want to embarrass you.
this would pull it all together.
Oh, that is really ugly.
Nothing matched at all.
Nothing
In any way,
matched.
shape, or form.
It screams for accessories.
He's a neat guy, but totally uncoordinated. Hello, Cecil Fawcett. Let's say hello to Cecil. How are you?
Good afternoon.
Now, Cecil, if you were with us last time, won $5,950. That's what he has at this moment. And he's going to be playing for $2,500 in an audience match. And you think about one celebrity that you think you can establish some ESP with, and then tell us who that celebrity will be right after we tell you about this. Skirt. Where are we? Oh, here we are. Are you ready, Cecil? Well, I'm not. No. Cecil has got a lot of money, and he could go over $10,000. No, let's see. No, not quite 10,000. But anyway, good luck to you, Cecil. Which one celebrity do you think you can score a match with here?
I'll go with Richard again.
Go with Richard, all right. It's worth $2,500, Richard, and it reads as follows. Blank Ranger. Blank Ranger, R-A-N-G-E-R. Okay, Cecil. Richard's finished. Now we ask you to give us an answer which you think will match his. What do you say to that? Blank Ranger.
I'll go with Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger?
They had silver yesterday, the day before, whatever.
Well, that said, we did have an answer yesterday at Ohio Silver or something
So
like
I thought I'd
that.
go-
You hesitated a little bit there. Was there another answer you had in mind?
No, I was thinking about kissing Fanny again.
Oh. We don't get too many fanny kissers on this show, do we? Once in a while, it's nice to have one. Richard, for $2,500, he says Lone Ranger will match you. Did his ESP work?
You better match him.
When she loses her heart, she gives all.
That's right.
You've never heard of a forest ranger? Have you or
Forest
not?
ranger.
Speak up, Cecil.
Speak up. Have you ever heard of a forest ranger?
Not where I come from, they don't have them.
Where
Don't
are
have
you
a
from?
forest. Texas.
Lone.
Congratulations, Cecil. Now you have $8,450 to pay $450. Gee, that's a lot of money, Cecil. It's really mounting up for you there. $8,450. What plans? Is your wife happy about that? Yeah. Oh, good. All right. Just want to make sure you're happy. You look a little glum down there. Now. Well, now that the money put a smile on her face. What are you going to do with that loot?
I don't know. I have to think about it. I have never had that much money, I don't think.
Oh, well, we're very happy for you, Cecil. Let's meet your new competitor now and welcome Tony Toot. Hello, Tony. Tony Tuck. Cecil. That's Cecil. Did you kiss that lady? Okay. Welcome, Tony Tut. That's an interesting name.
Yes, it's like King Tut, except I don't have the money.
Ah. Where are you from, Tony?
Los Angeles, and I just graduated from Cal State Dominguez Hills.
What'd you major in?
Sociology and urban studies.
Sociology and urban studies. We need a lot of that.
Yes.
We need a lot of smart ladies like you
Tell
to
the
help
city
us.
so they can give me a job.
Okay. Give this lady a job. She's smart and attractive, and watching her, and she's going to win some money here. Ready, Tony?
Right.
Okay, here we go. A or B, my dear?
B.
B it is. Away we go with Tony Tut. Louis said, my neighborhood is so tough. When we go bowling, we don't use bowling balls. Instead, we roll blanks down the alley. That's how tough my neighborhood is.
My neighborhood is so tough.
When we go bowling, we don't use bowling balls. Instead, we roll blanks down the alley.
Gee whizzikers. That's nice.
She's a bit much, isn't she?
That's a sweet answer. We don't
use bowling balls. Instead, we roll blanks down the alley.
I don't like that question. I must state that in
We're
front.
not here to like or dislike. Okay, Tony. Louis said, my neighborhood is so tough when we go bowling, we don't use bowling balls. Instead, we roll blanks down the alley.
People.
People down the alley. Tony came up with a good intellectual, logical answer, Dick. What'd you come up with?
Well, I said small boys.
Small boys. That's one match for Tony. Small boy.
Figured that would matter.
Right. What do you say?
Oh, I'm just going to say it and get it over with. Trash cans.
You said you didn't like the question, did you? Charles?
Heads.
Head. Oh. A sanguinary answer if I've ever heard one. What do you say?
I don't like this game. I said heads too.
Oh.
Is it?
No, that's not a
it's
match.
not, is
No.
it? Well, it's a part of a person.
That's, well, we need the whole person. What do you say, Richard?
Well, but if you get a strike, you don't need to throw the rest of him down.
That's right.
I thought that would match. I said heads.
You said heads too.
Yeah.
Fanny, what'd you say to this?
Well, I've tried to think, have a visual picture, and I thought they would roll cannonballs.
Cannonball. All right, so that's one for her. And I will see how you do with yours, but first we've got to see about this. Okay. We're just funning here.
Chauvinistic gene.
Are you ready for your first round question? Remember, they're a little tougher.
Yes, I know.
Zsa said this. She says, oh, darling, I don't trust that new dentist. Instead of taking out my tooth, he wanted to take out my blank. That's what Zsa said, darling. I don't trust that new dentist. Instead of taking out my tooth, he wanted to take out my...
I'm getting deeply concerned.
All right. These two bodies are ready there. Okay. Oh, you did it. Yes.
I'm up.
Okay.
Come on, Juliet. You don't want to get Charles's reputation, do you?
Cecil. Zsa says, darling, I don't trust that new dentist. Instead of taking out my tooth, he wanted to take out my...
Tonsils.
Cecil.
My mind just went blank.
You think of Zsa and you go blank? Really?
Really?
No kidding.
Take out her blank then.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. Another round.
Another
You can
shot at
redeem yourself. Let's see what you say, Dick.
I said take out her sister.
Take out her sister. Very good. What do you say, my dear?
I'm getting extremely nervous about myself. I just matched him. I said sister.
Sister. Okay, Charles?
Take out her jewel.
Take out her jewels. You wanted to take out my jewels. Those are all interesting answers.
Thank you.
And you, Juliet, what do you say?
Well, I thought maybe she had a strange dentist.
Take out my husband. Instead of taking out my tooth,
Well,
he
she's
wanted
had
to take
enough.
out my husband.
She can take your pick.
That's right. Oh! Oh, I got it there. What do you say?
What's the question?
Question reads as follows. Georgia says, darling, I don't trust that new dentist. Instead of taking out my tooth, he wanted to take out my tonsils.
So the key word is doesn't trust.
Right.
Let's take out her boob.
Oh.
I wouldn't trust a dentist who'd want to do that.
No, absolutely not.
I don't
But
care
you know,
what hours they keep.
Those long instruments, they can reach
right down inside.
everywhere. Yes, of course.
You and me against the
What do you say?
Well, I happen to know Zsa Zsa, and it's a lady dentist. And she tried to take out her diamond, and Zsa Zsa said, "You evil queen."
Okay, so there we are. Where are we? 1-0 at the end of round one in favor of Tony. How about that? Shall we go to round two?
Yes,
By
please.
Jove, let's go to round two. Tony, A or B?
A.
A. Okay, one person does not play.
honey,
That's
look
Dick Martin.
who don't play.
Can't believe that. Sitting there with a smug look on his
I'm
face,
embarrassed.
arms folded, arms akimbo. Susie said, my boyfriend is a bullfighter, and I know just how to handle him. Whenever he makes a pass, I say blank. You got it. Susie said, my boyfriend is a bullfighter, and I know just how to handle him. Whenever he makes a pass, I say blank. Yeah. All righty. Now we come to Tony. Susan said, my boyfriend is a bullfighter, and I know just how to handle him. Whenever he makes a pass, I say...
Olay.
Olay! Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. You're first.
Imagine that little devil not playing. I say, ole!
Olay! One for Tony.
I didn't know if it was allowed in foreign languages.
Oh, yes.
So I spelled it Olay.
Oh, I see. He is a rascal, isn't he? Hello, Juliet.
Yeah.
Would you like to do that dance for us? The
Nelson
flamenco?
and I are together.
That's right. There you go.
Charles.
That's four for Tony.
The
Richard?
Hebrew translation is oy vey.
Oy vey. Olay. Whenever he makes a pass, I say olay, according to Tony.
All I say, I better not date any bullfighters. I got confused. I said, Toro, Toro.
Toro,
That's what they say.
Toro.
I've heard them say that.
Well,
Toro,
Toro means
Toro.
bull in Spanish. Yeah.
Well, don't they say that?
No, they don't say
Toro.
that. They say,
It's the call
I
them
don't know
to
what
them.
they
Call
say.
them
They don't
to
say
them.
that. Now, listen, Cecil, you got a chance here. 5 to tie, 6 to win. Ready?
It's a tough road to hoe.
It is a tough road to hoe, but you've done it before. Steve said, I just went to a restaurant that's so fancy, even the flies wear blanks. I just went to a restaurant that's so fancy, even the flies wear blanks. Everybody plays. All righty. Okay, yes, sir?
Realize if Tony Toot married Tommy Toon, her name would be Tony Toot Toon. I just thought I'd throw that in over the music.
What about if Kitty Carlisle were married to Conway Twitty? Her name would be Kitty Twitty. Now, this is yours, Steve. Steve said, just went to a restaurant that's so fancy, even the flies wear blanks.
Ties.
Ties. Now, Cecil says the ties wear flies. And the rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain, and
Well,
the flies wear ties.
Ties are not really considered particularly fancy, so I said tails.
Tails would be fancy. Got to match everybody else, Cecil, to stay in the game and achieve a tie. Brett, he's looking for the word ties.
I really hate to be the villainess in this because he's such a cute contestant. I said tuxedo.
Tuxedo. Tony wins. What the rest of you have? Okay. Congratulations. Hang around over here, okay? Well, Cecil, it was a pleasure doing business
It
with
was
you.
certainly a pleasure to be here, and I would like to thank all the stars and you. I had a wonderful time.
Thank you, Cecil Fawcett. You got $8,450. Hold on, Cecil. So long. While he's spinning off, we're going to send these messages to you. Ready?
I'm ready.
Tony Todd has $100. She's won her first game. And now she's going to try to win over $5,000. Shall we?
Yes.
Okay. We polled a recent studio audience, Tony, and we got their best response to this. Andy Blank. Now, the answer that group gave most frequently is worth $500 to you if you match it. Now, if you match the answer they gave second most often, you get $250, and the third gets you $100. Now, you're allowed to solicit a little help here from our celebrities.
Richard.
So I think a role that Brett played when she was small, Andy Hardy.
Andy Hardy. That's right.
She did a darn good job.
Everybody thought it was Mickey Rooney,
I know.
but it was really Brett.
Very
wasn't it?
good.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Splendid performance.
Fanny.
How about Andy Williams?
Andy Williams.
Charles.
A word they always refer to for lovely Brett. Andy Devine.
Andy Devine. So you have Andy Devine, Andy Williams, and Andy Hardy. Now, do you want one of those, or maybe you've got another idea that you want to pass along to us?
No, I'm going to go with Williams.
You're going to go with Andy Williams. She wants Andy Williams. Let's find out if he's up there, and if so, where. Let's begin down at the bottom, Tony, and we'll reveal for you the $100 response. Andy Devine is the answer that Charles gave you. Let's see if Andy Williams is hiding under the $250 response. Yes, indeed he is. Congratulations to you. $350. Now you're going to play for 10 times that amount, or $2,500, Tony. But to collect, remember, you have to match one celebrity.
I must know who it is.
You do?
Well, I must know that.
Earl? Andy Griffith? Is that what you think it is?
Andy Cap.
Let's see it, Earl. Oh, they're right. Did you think of that? I didn't think of it either. Anybody think of Andy Griffith over there? I guess not.
I never do.
Okay.
Really? I've
Once in a
thought of
while.
him for 5 years now.
Yeah, we were talking about him in the dressing room a little while ago.
He eats those crackers and drives me bananas.
Hands up, right? Richard.
You want Richard?
Yes.
Well, I gave
Why?
you Andy Hardy, of course.
Because he looks good.
Because he looks good. Okay, stand on the
Well,
table
you
and
look
face
good
me.
too, Tony.
Here it is. It is worth $2,500. Blank tank. Or blank tank. Give it to you both ways. Okay, Tony Tutt. Richard is finished, and we want you to give us an answer which you think will match his. What do you say to that? Blank tank.
Gas.
Gas tank. Gas tank. All right, let's turn around and face your accuser.
I'm so cross because I always say, always do the first instinct. That's what I threw down there, right?
You wrote gas tank,
and
you
I
threw it
looked
away?
at you and I changed it to fish tank.
Oh!
I did. I wrote it there.
You did. Yeah,
so
that's
cross.
too bad. Okay, well, Tony, you've got
Now
the
I'm gonna show you.
$350, but you're still the champ, and you're going to play another game here. And if you're ready, we'll introduce your new competitor. Here comes Juanita Ludwig. You're okay, Tony. Hello, Juanita. Hello. You can get back up there. We welcome you, Juanita.
Thank you.
We'd like to find out a little bit about Juanita, where she's from and all that sort of thing.
I live in Downey, and I'm married and have 2 children, a daughter 20 and a son 20. I'm not nervous much. And then I have a daughter. Don't ask me how old she is, because she has
Okay.
7 beautiful grandchildren.
7 beautiful grandchildren. Your daughter?
My daughter has.
Well, she must be at least 17 then,
Yes.
I would say.
Just a little older than my son.
A little older than your son.
He's 20.
Yeah. And is he in school someplace?
Yes, he goes to Cerritos
I
College.
see. All right. Well, we welcome you, Juanita, and
Thank
we
you.
wish you the very best of luck. We can't start this game right now. What we do have to start right now is this message for our viewer. Now, you see, Juanita, you got nervous for nothing.
Yes,
we can't
I
start
know.
the game. See,
I know, and I got to do this all over again.
you got to do this all over again. All right, you want to rehearse it for tomorrow?
No, I don't think so.
No. Come on,
Okay,
Juanita.
I'll tell you what.
What?
I live in Downey.
Yeah.
And I have 2 children.
Yeah.
And my son is 20.
Yeah.
And don't ask me how old my daughter is.
Oh, okay.
But she had 7
See?
beautiful grandchildren.
All right. Congratulations.
I'll do it again.
I love your hair, Juanita.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. She's beautiful, isn't she?
Yeah.
Now, listen, I neglected to say In a couple of days, this sweet lady, Juliet Prowse, will be opening in Las Vegas.
June 29th?
Sparks, Nevada.
No, she's finishing up.
She's finished that?
She's finishing in Sparks.
What
but
is
Going to be at
Match.
the Desert Inn on the 29th of June.
29th of June, the Desert Inn. That's just a couple
We'll
of
go
days.
see that. Then
Yes,
we'll go
right.
and see Stay Hungry with Fanny in that.
Oh, really? Where is that?
It's,
That's a
it's in
movie.
the movie houses.
Oh, it's in the movie houses. Oh, well, I got to look for that.
Yeah.
And you?
I will be at Newberry's on the trinket department.
Oh, terrific. Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing all my friends.
All right.
Tony married Earl Butts. She'd be what? Tony Tut Butts.
Tony Tutbutt.
Goodbye.
The Bell of Amherst, Team Member Match Game 76. Goodbye.